Hi, welcome to Climbing Daily. Today being Friday, we have an interview for you, and this one is particularly entertaining. It's US climber Mason Earle, who recently made the first ascent of his long-standing 35-metre long crack project in Moab, Utah. Having worked on it since 2012, Mason has graded it 514-, making it one of the hardest crack climbs in America and certainly one of the strangest in terms of footwear.
My name's Mason Earle. I'm 26 years old and I live in Salt Lake City, Utah. The Bartlett Wash project, I haven't really given it a name, that's just what we've been calling it, is a crack climb I found in late 2012. It's a project I've been working ever since and finally just sent it a few days ago. I had heard of folks doing it in the past and I'd always sort of scoffed at it and thought it was just kind of a gimmicky stunt. But I found that on the top of this route is really, really steep. And in a pure crack climb, it's really important to be able to get your feet into the crack to take that weight off your hands. And so in a really steep crack, especially when it's a tighter size, I wasn't able to get any pressure on my feet because, I was basically just campusing. The crack was too thin to get your shoes into. So I was just sitting at the base and kind of wondering about how I could solve this problem and thought, oh, I can just take my shoe off and tape my foot. The first 50 feet of the route is under this sort of overhanging arch, and the foot jams are really good there. So I needed a shoe for that part. Yeah, you get up to where the crack starts. It turns into a splitter and starts going up this head wall, and there's a little a good finger lock you can get with the left hand, and not really a stance, but there's a couple little footholds. It's a slipper, so I was able to just pop that right shoe off and just huck it into the void. And I was able to jam my bare foot in the crack pretty much every move to the top. It was great. Yeah, a lot of friends have been interested in trying it these past couple of years. I know Tom and Pete, the Wide Boys, they've definitely been asking about it, and Honnold's been wanting to get on it for a while. So that should be interesting.
Thanks for the call, Mason. Last thing before we go, we've got the Banana Fingers Deal of the Week. With spring finally here, we know you'll all be super keen to get back on the rock, but remember to keep yourselves safe. With this in mind, the boys at Banana Fingers are offering you 25% off all Petzl helmets with the code CD462. Just head on over to Banana Fingers, choose a helmet and then enter the code at checkout. Bam, 25% off. Stay safe and have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.